This training will cover Chapter 4, Required Records Needed for the OMER. This video is presented by the Oregon Department of Education Child Nutrition Programs, also known as ODE-CMP. In this training, we will go over the required records needed to develop the OMER for each approved site. We will also discuss the who, what, and why of the OMER, as well as what documentation can be used for eligibility and enrollment. By the end of this training, you should understand what the OMER is and the purpose of it, as well as the required documents needed to complete your OMER. Required records are the 1-month enrollment roster, enrollment documentation, and eligibility documentation. The OMER establishes a claim percentage and meal reimbursement rate for each site based on the number of enrolled participants eligible for the free, reduced price, and above scale categories. Sponsors complete a roster and submit the resulting information every October and for the first operating month of a new site on the CMP Web reimbursement claim. The OMER includes all enrolled participants, meaning all participants with a current and valid CEF at the time of the development of the OMER. The OMER is a reflection of the center's enrollment for the first month of the fiscal year, typically October, not who actually attended during that month. Who is required to submit an OMER? Child care centers, Head Start sponsors who are claiming sibling and/or community slot meals, and adult daycare centers are all required to submit an OMER for each site. After school at-risk meals and snacks, Head Starts who do not claim community slots or siblings, homeless programs, and emergency shelter programs are not required to submit an OMER. ODE-CMP created an OMER Excel document for sponsors to use to develop an accurate OMER. Sponsors must use the electronic ODE-CMP 1-month enrollment roster form and fill it out electronically. Please do not print the document and fill it out. The Excel file has notifications built in to show you potential entry errors and will calculate numbers for you automatically in necessary areas. The OMER template can be found on the Packet tab in CMP Web. Child care centers and Head Start sites are required to use the CACFP Child Enrollment Form, also known as a CEF. A CEF must be complete and valid for each participant on the OMER. CEFs must be completed each year for each participant. Adult daycare and outside school hours sites are required to collect enrollment documents for each participant that show the participant is registered for care. These sites may use their own enrollment documents. Current and valid eligibility documentation is required for all participants listed as free or reduced price on the OMER. This documentation may be approved CIS forms or other allowable eligibility documentation. Chapter 3 of the CACFP Center Manual has a complete list of acceptable other eligibility documentation. The following participants may be classified in the free category with the CIS form on file. Participants in Head Start or Even Start programs with a written statement or letter certifying the child's enrollment, participants living in households where a school-age member receives free meals at school either through direct certification or income application with a written statement or letter from the school certifying the student's free meal qualification, foster children with documentation from an appropriate state or local agency. If you have any questions about child enrollment forms or confidential income statements, please review the training on the ODE-CMP training page. Let's check in. What records are required to complete the OMER? Is it the 1-month enrollment roster, CEF or other allowable enrollment documents, CIS or other allowable eligibility documents, or all of the above? The answer is D, all of the above. Sponsors will need the OMER Excel file, CEFs, and CISs to complete the CACFP Child or Adult Enrollment Roster. Next, who is not required to submit an OMER? Is it child care centers, Head Start sponsors who are claiming sibling and/or community slot meals, after-school at-risk meals and snack, or adult daycare centers? The answer is C, after-school at-risk meals and snack. At-risk sites do not require an OMER due to the area eligibility requirement of the site. In review, we have gone over what the OMER is and who is required to complete one, and what enrollment and eligibility documentation can be used when completing the OMER. ODE supports equity and excellence for every learner. This institution is an equal opportunity provider. Thank you for taking this training.